So you guys have heard of the Stanley Cup, and it's making me think, are we good? Is society okay? Do you guys need love? Or 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 if you don't know about the Stanley Cups, Starbucks x Stanley Cup brought out a new pink winter vibe cup on the 3rd of January 2024. And it's like, you guys look really dusty. You look really dusty. Starting the new year supporting Starbucks. Like, we didn't leave the boycotting in 2023. Like, we brought it into the new year. We're going to be boycotting till all the changes we want have been put in place. Spooky. So you camping outside of Target to get a Starbucks cup is looking really dusty. And you guys have the audacity to post it on the internet too. It's like, are you reading the room? Are you on the news? Are you aware of the situations that are going on in the world? Supporting Starbucks, feeding into consumerism. Like, where did it all go wrong? When did we stop eating fruits from our backyard gardens and now we're on TikTok posting ourselves, supporting companies that are funding things that are happening in the world? Today we're going to talk about consumerism and why it is bad for you and bad for me and bad for everyone, especially the place that we call our home, Earth. Why is consumerism bad for Earth?
Tell me if I could send up my heart to you, so when I die, which I must do, could it shine down here with you? 'Cause my love is mine, all mine.
Consumerism is defined as the phenomenon, a cultural, economical phenomenon that tells us and encourages us to get stuff, to buy things, and to get them in ever-increasing amounts.
It's finally time to declutter my Starbucks tumblers. This is about half my collection. Keep. Goodbye. Keep. Any of the 16 ounces, bye-bye. I don't even really like red. Bye. Ow! Bye. 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 Keep. Abso-freaking-lutely keep. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm selling this one. This one, a brand gave me from Hawaii, and I feel really bad if I sell it, but bye-bye. I don't know why, but I've never liked this one. Bye.
That's why we have people who have 50 Starbucks cups on their walls, and they're like, oh, it's just my little collection that I'm obsessed with. It's like, babe, that's not normal, that's not natural. Society has made you think you need that, and people in the comments are like, but like, it makes me happy. That's what they want you to think. Your bank account is crying for help. It's not gonna make you happy, babe.
Trying to secure
Camping outside of Target overnight for a cup with a handle that has a lid on it with a straw that's exposed to all the elements every single time you're outside.
I just want to know what I'm truly fucking tired of. This shit.
I don't even get the whole Stanley Cup hype. Like, I understand that Stanley Cups are like aesthetically pleasing, and they're not even aesthetically pleasing. Like, that's what the TikTok algorithm and the trend has made you think, like, this cup is so cute and you should have it like all the time. It's false. It's a lie. You're being fed lies.
Sheila is my first love, my first purchase, but she did lose her lid over time. For that reason, she's going in last. Now, little Limey over here, about right after my dad passed, so I have mixed feelings about this one, but she still deserves a spot. Look, I think you're gorgeous. We spend a lot of time together, but I have feelings just a little bit more for somebody else. You are my everything, and that's why you're getting first place.
Positive aspects of consumerism would be employment opportunities. So like obviously the economy is growing because people are buying stuff. We need more factories and manufacturing places to produce these cups that people are buying. And there's not only cups, like stuff, makeup, clothes. What else do people buy? Squishmallows. And it's like, yeah, like we have more people, we need more people to be able to produce and manufacture the things that these people are buying. So obviously it drives production and employment and economic growth because of demand and supply and all of that economical BS. And also innovation. Like when you see people like cups that have straws, you're going to start thinking and trying to design the perfect cup that's going to sell and make you a billionaire, something that you've been working on all your life to become rich and leave the trenches, right? So obviously it has some good side because nothing is all the way bad. But when we talk about consumerism and we put it on a scale between good and bad, this is good, this is the bad, and this is the way it is. Actually, the good is less than the bad. Now, apart from the fact that you guys look really dusty going to buy the new what's the name, Starbucks X Stanley Cup, it's really weird because it's like, why are you going to support Starbucks in this time? Like, you're looking really dusty and musty and weird for supporting Starbucks at this time. But we're going to look at the negative aspects of consumerism. Like, we already defined the fact that consumerism has more bad than good, and I did give it a fair fight. I did talk about the good parts of consumerism. What were the good things? Innovation, employment, and economic growth. Because especially now that the world is really bad economically, things are really bad. Like, you can literally buy a loaf of bread for $10, and it's like, when did this happen? Anyways, negative impacts of consumerism, and the thing that I am most interested about is environmental impact. Like, we're killing our environment with all this waste. Like, you can watch so many videos about how waste is destroying the planet and how we are not able to deal with all the waste that we produce because we produce so much waste. We're always buying clothes on Shein and we're buying things off Temu. And it's like, these things are too cheap. Like, why you guys not like, why is this so cheap? It's because someone is at the butt end of it, not getting paid properly. The products are toxic. The production method is killing people that live close to the factories, affecting the air that they breathe, and so many other questionable and outrightly bad things. These people that are at the butt end are not even getting paid like any financial compensation or anything. They are still being ripped out of their homes and they are still being forced to work for like freaking pennies an hour just so you can get it cheap on Shein. And I understand, like, obviously it's not so bad for people that cannot afford like better things to get things off Shein or like Temu, but like we be seeing people do $1,000 Shein hauls. If you can afford to buy $1,000 worth of things at a go, then you can actually put that money into getting more sustainable brands, babe. I'm so pissed off about the whole Stanley Cups. Like, how are you guys doing all of this for a cup? A pink cup with a straw. A pink cup with a straw. So weird. And that leads me to my next point of overconsumption. And sometimes like we find ourselves buying things that we don't even need, and I'm even like very much a victim of that, and my account is crying. Like we're over consuming, we're having so much waste, we're not even disposing our waste properly, and we're just killing little Miss Gaia. Like Gaia is tired of us. She's tired of us. Like she just wants to be green and luscious, but no, we're burning her down. Like, oh my days. Oh my days. You know, we're going to bring up social media, right? We're going to talk about social media and the effect of social media on our over-consuming habits, materialistic habits. And it's so weird. It's so weird because the whole Stanley Cups trend started on TikTok. I don't know for sure if it definitely started on TikTok because everyone's there to get their little Stanley Cups in different colors, and it's like, babe, it's a cup that's reusable. The whole purpose of reusable cups being made is so that we can reduce our plastic waste. And now you're getting, and obviously like reusable cups are made of metal and plastic, like some of the body is metal and plastic, you know what I mean? But then you have like 50 cups, babe, and 50 other people have like 50 cups, and this company is producing more cups than is actually necessary because you have 50 cups and you're one individual.
So this is my updated tumbler wall. I literally have that much space. And these tumblers don't even include my non-Stanley Starbucks tumblers and the other designs of Stanleys. I have way too many tumblers. I need to downsize. I'm probably gonna get rid of these, I forgot, the Bejeweled Starbucks set. I'm thinking about selling this mermaid set, but I'm not sure. And then some of my studdeds, because I do love some of my studdeds. Like the one I will never get rid of is this 2022 glow in the dark. I love that one.
You have 50 Stanley Cups of different colors and you're one individual. Or let's talk about the actual Starbucks cups. Like those cups are basically plastic and just the same design in different colors, and it's like, are people actually getting cups to match their outfits? Because it's like, why are you doing that, babe?
It's finally time to declutter my Starbucks tumblers. This is about half my collection.
And then, okay, if you do that, it's also like okay-ish. But then you go on social media and make it like a whole lifestyle thing and encourage people like, oh my God, you guys get this. I never knew I was happy before I got this, and I'm so happy now. You're driving over consuming. And it's like weird because now people who want to have your kind of lifestyle but are not able to like afford 50,000 gazillion Stanley X Starbucks cups are going to start like comparing themselves with you and looking for alternatives, and all of those things feed into this hyper consuming attitude that we have, because we have people running to go and get a cup. And I'm talking about like grown ass people, not like teenagers. I'm talking 25-year-old men, 25-year-old women with responsibilities running across the supermarket to go and get a cup and fighting over it too. If aliens watch us, they'll be like, why are they so excited over a whatever they call cups in alien language? It's just so stupid and so funny and so dumb. Like, you guys look musty and dusty, and now the video is on the internet forever. Your grandchildren are going to see that, your great-grandchildren are going to see that, and when the planet is in the post-apocalyptic stage because of you buying 50,000 Stanley Cups, Cups, they're gonna know that your generation did this to us. And I also want to thank social media. Like, even if social media was the cause of all our problems, it has like some solutions. Like, we have people now that are fighting against over consumerism, like me, her, and talking about like other ethical, like alternative ways, living minimalistic lifestyles, and buying less, and making sure you have like a whole thought process on, am I gonna actually use this thing? Is it just gonna sit on my cupboard and collect dust for the past week? Am I going to look dusty and musty on the internet? Is this something I want anybody else to find out about? And all that kind of stuff before you like actually make a purchase. So yeah, like we have people now that are speaking up against it, and like green washing and like eco-friendly tips being thrown here and there. And I know that many people are like, it's okay for me to buy 50,000 clothes though, because I'm going to donate it after all. And it's like, babe, the only way for you to actually curb over consuming things is to stop purchasing, because even if you donate, it's just going to end up in someone else's house. And what if that person doesn't donate it? What if that person throws it out and it ends up in the landfill? So all you need to do is buy what you need, instead of like filling your closet up with like 50,000 clothes. And I'm not one to talk because I have like a lot of clothes, but like what I do with my clothes is like, for example, this shirt I'm wearing, this used to be like a full button up long sleeve shirt, and I got bored of it, and I got it from the thrift store. So I cut it out and I made it like, you get like innovative ways to like reduce waste. And imagine if that's what everybody was doing, only buying the things they need and recycling and reusing the things that they need when they kind of get bored of it. Like, we're going to reduce so much waste and have so much peace of mind. But now, every time and every day, the planet is getting worse and worse and worse, and you guys are out here camping outside of Target to get Stanley Cups. Like, you look really dusty. Like, I've said the word dusty so much, I feel like I should count how many times I've said dusty. Next words. And like, it's also not helping with the whole like advent of technology and e-commerce. Like, it's so easy. Like, literally yesterday I got a wig off Amazon, and it was so easy. I literally got it yesterday on my bed at like 10 p.m, and by 12 p.m today it was at my front door. Like, when this thing is very like easy and at our fingertips, it's really easy to overindulge in purchasing things, because it's like they've made it so easy for you and so comforting. And it's like ads when you're on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, there's so much ads like put in your face. They're like, you need this, buy this right now, and you can just like click on it and get it right there right then. And it's so easy. You didn't even have to leave your house. Like, I feel like when everybody had to go to the mall or go to shops to get things, we get kind of lazy. We're like, damn, I don't even want to leave my house, so let me just not buy it, right? The same thing happens with food. Like, you don't have to go to the actual physical restaurant to get the food. You can just be on your bed and it gets delivered to your door, and all you have to do is walk to your door and get it. So I feel like we need some kind of regulation and policy to curb this over consumerist lifestyle that we have already established in our society, or else we're all going to die, because the planet is not going to be able to sustain us and our plastics. Oh my days, oh my days. I feel like that's the end of the video. Like, everybody that was out there camping and fighting for Stanley Cups, you all look dusty, you are musty dusty. You guys need to go and sit down in a corner and think about all the things that you've done, because this Stanley Cup thing is actually pissing me off, because the cups are not even that functional. I've seen videos of it like pouring over and like falling. Like, the cups literally do this, and it's like, what do you mean? I've also a TikTok of this girl talking about how like, I just try to block off the fact that my straw is exposed to all the elements. And it's like, babe, you look like a little brainwashed rat. Because what do you mean block off the fact that it's unhygienic? just so you can hold it and so you're cute and like aesthetic and in fashion. Like Microtrends are going to be the end of us. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this video, and subscribe, like, give a thumbs up, tell me everything you think about everything I've said. Keep it cute or else I'm gonna delete your comment, or I'm gonna fight back, because guess what, me too, I have fingers to type. Okay, love you guys, bye.